Nasa gitna na nga ng COVID-19 pandemic e nasunugan pa ang mahigit 900 pamilya sa Barangay Addition Hills sa Mandaluyong. Ang barangay na yan pa naman ang may pinakamaraming kaso ng COVID-19 sa 15 lokal na pamahalaan sa Metro Manila. Nagsisiksikan po ngayon sa evacuation center ang mga nasunugan.
Mabilis na lumaki ang sunog sa bahaging ito ng Barangay Addition Hills sa Mandaluyong na nagsimula bago mag alas 6 kagabi. Habang papadilim, lalo pang lumaki ang apoy.
Sa Quezon City, hindi bababa sa 36 na pamilyang nawalan ng tirahan dahil sa sunog.
Bayanihan ng mga residente sa pag-apula sa naglalagablab na apoy sa bahaging ito ng Barangay North Fairview, Quezon City pasado alas 2 na madaling araw. Ang iba pumwesto na sa itaas ng bubong para magsaboy ng tubig.
Hi guys, I am GRACIELLE Ahne, Joaquin, a first-year student from Bataan Peninsula State University, taking up Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, major in Construction Engineering and Management. And for today's video, allow me to share some of my knowledge about fire, fire hazard, and fire safety. And what are the tips we need to learn to avoid fire happenings. So before we start, let us first know what is the meaning of fire, fire hazard, and fire safety.
According on what I've searched, fire is a combustion or burning in which substances combine chemically with oxygen from the air and typically give out bright light, heat, and smoke. While the term fire hazard is used by both fire professionals and the lay public, chemicals, spray painting, welding, combustible dust, and flammable liquids are examples of special fire hazards. And the term fire safety is defined as the set of practices intended to reduce the destruction caused by fire. Fire safety measures include those that are intended to prevent ignition of an uncontrolled fire and those that are used to limit the development and effects of a fire after it starts.
So these are the fire safety tips that we can apply in our workplace and our home.
In our households, there are 4 cases that are considered to cause hazardous fire. These are cooking, heating, electrical, cigarettes, and candles. In cooking, we need to ensure that our cooking materials, especially our gas stove, are in good conditions. Remove all the materials like papers and chemicals while cooking to avoid the spread of hazardous fire. Do not also leave the house, especially when cooking. After cooking, make sure that you have turned off the gas stove and it doesn't giving off any gases. Try to open the stove again to see if there's still excess gas. Next is heating. In heating, we need to be cautious in using our appliances like flattening iron, oven, and other type of appliances that we know can cause overheating and might result to fire. Do not also leave it unattended because these are considered as hazardous materials. Next is electrical. In electrical, we need to make sure that our sockets are in good condition. We also need to avoid using and putting too much wire connectors in our extension wire. We need to make sure that our electrical wires are not touching our carpets or curtains because it might cause overheating and it is considered as a combustible materials. Always check all your appliances and always conserve energy. Turn off the lights and appliances that are not in use. Lastly, in cigarettes and candles, we need to make sure that all the used cigarettes are completely dry and doesn't have life. Always make sure that the candles and matches are in a safe place and are not reachable by children. And if we do not have fire extinguisher at home, we can stock water to use as an alternative when an emergency happens. And always make sure that our place is clean and dispose the materials that may cause fire. We also need to have an escape plan to know where are the safe routes that we can take during an emergency. That's all for today. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching and keep safe.